players come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want to get the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he's got this down to the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
35-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A loss of 5 brings up
the sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Mahomes going to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now third down and 6 to go. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run forward with Pacheco. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
It's a gain of 2. That's another.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. Second down and 10. It's Kelsey on the ground. Now he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are back within a score. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside. They give him the ball.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
There's an excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Purdy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down, 49ers.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's complete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line in a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for KC. 65 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First down and goal to go.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Mahomes now on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Defensively, celebration time, because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
McCaffrey is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jordan Watkins, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to stretch out their lead. Well, that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
This is 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's got it. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I don't care what the analytics say. Look at where they are on the field. To me, that just screams go for it here. I don't even think about putting a kicker out there. What say you?
I support whatever they do. Let's find out.
Look at you, man of the people.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively.
19 yards. And a 49er.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
with now 2 fourth quarter.